What's up, Growies? This is Texas Grown Garden, and I'm Cullen, and we're going to show you a little garden tour today. To get started, we're going to go ahead and walk right in. We don't really have our gate quite set. As you can see, it doesn't look the best, but whatever works, right? It's cheap, it does the job. Anyways, this is Texas Grown Gardens, and as you can see, there's not a crazy much going on right now. It's the start of the season. Um, we recently just got our mulch planted in. We might have to add a little bit more in some spots as the grass is poking through, but we had quite a bit of leftover leaves from jobs that we did throughout the year since I'm a landscaper. Um, and so we went ahead and mulched up these leaves with the push mower, and then we went ahead and threw them in here. And like I said, there is a few areas right here that needs a little bit more mulch. I might even throw some around some of my pepper plants. We'll get to those in a bit. But yeah, let's get started with over here. All right, as you can see, we have some dill planted right here, and then in the background over here, we have some cucumbers. I don't know if I have this actual name to each one of those, but let's just say they're dill and cucumbers. I'm sure I can find the name if I look in my other box, but just check it out. We got some good pieces of dill on this right side. This left side isn't doing as well, these two little pieces right here, but these two are doing phenomenal. Look at this. Let's get up close. So we got, this one's not doing as great, but this one on the far right is doing phenomenal. We're actually about to cut this just here in just a sec. Let me get a little bit more of a close-up on that so I can show y'all what's going on. All right, now that we got that. So I was told, and in my research, this is my first time actually messing with dill. I was told you don't want to cut it all the way at the bottom. You want to cut it right above where the new parts are starting to grow. So I'm going to probably cut it about right here, and then we'll go ahead and harvest all of this. I'm going to try to store it for as long as I can. We'll mix it in with some recipes that we're going to make hopefully this week, maybe barbecue, whatever we're going to do. But let's go ahead and cut that right now. We got our handy little trimmers. Make sure that they're clean, and then we'll go ahead and chop that. It's not the best harvest. I could have probably waited a little bit longer till they're a little bit taller, but here's what we got so far. That is some dill. We'll go ahead and wash that, whatever we got to do. This one we're actually going to wait just a little bit longer. I want to let it get just a little bit taller, maybe even taller than this first plant. These ones definitely have a little bit of ways to go. These two right here. Like I said, I don't know. I think I was overwatering it maybe, so I slowed down on the watering, even though we got a lot of rain today. I turned off the watering for just a little bit in this area, so that'll work out. As you can see, we got the kitty in the background. That is Oreo. So as you can see, my two cucumber plants right here are actually doing pretty well. You'll take a look at the other side over there. They are not doing as good as they should. I think that is because they're getting way too much sunlight throughout the day. These right here get a little bit more sunlight, or a little bit less sunlight and more shade is what I meant to say. So I think that's why these are doing a little bit better. They're not getting scorched by the sun. They're both were planted at the same time, like both sides. They were both the same height, and I'm just not sure. Look at my cat. Let me go get her out of there real quick. Oreo? Hey, what are you doing? You can't go in there. You're only getting access while I'm in here, okay? Yeah, walk your happy butt out. Anyways, let's take a look at my cucumber plants on this side. And actually, we have a mixed watermelon in here that I thought was a cucumber plant at first, and it's not. So we got a cucumber plant right here. It has a yellow flower. As you can see, it's literally, the flower fell off. It's literally not doing well. This one has a small leaf. All the leaves have fell off. I planted this here because I thought it was a cucumber that was growing in my compost. Well, it turns out it's a watermelon plant. So I am probably gonna take that out of there. It's honestly not even doing too well in there. It's still growing better than the cucumbers, but yeah. So we are probably gonna take that out. As you can see, they are not doing well compared to this other side. So then, what else do we have here? Okay, so I have names for these. Let's get this set. Okay, so we got a pepper plant right here. This is a big Jim pepper plant. So was this one, and then we got another one a little bit more to this side. Right there, it's kind of small. We also have, I think these are big Jims too. We got big Jim right there, and then a big Jim pepper plant right there. That they're not doing too well, obviously. This seems to be the only one that's doing the best of that variety. So not sure what I got to do. Like I said, I think I was overwatering a little bit at first. Um, but we do have some good progress. We got some bad progress. This is what happens in Texas. So we got some flowers right there. So let's move over to the corn. This is my pride and joy. These and my tomatoes have been doing very well. Get this set so we don't fall over. Come on. All right. So we got that. This is my corn patch, chat. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things of corn. I don't know what you would call it exactly. The first one's doing pretty well. It's not in the best shape. The second one is in the worst shape out of all of them. Let me just zoom into that. That is this small one right there. It's not doing well at all. Get another angle over here. It's not doing well at all, as you can see, compared to all the rest. I put this trellis on this middle one because it's the biggest. They were having issues at the start. I kind of mounted them up to help fix the stress on the plant from the wind. But I just kind of put that on just to kind of test to see how it would grow and if it would grow better, if anything. But we do have stakes on each one of them, minus the tiny one because it hasn't really grown, didn't really need it. But they are taking off. I'll put up at the top how long they've been in the ground here in a little bit. I don't know off the top of my head. But we also have some more pepper plants. And these ones are, let's see, these are the cayenne blend. So this is the cayenne blend. We got one right there, got one right there, which these aren't doing too bad. Being in the ground, they're actually doing a little bit. This one's doing the best. It's being in the ground compared to the one in the raised bed. We had another one right here, which died out. Here is another little one. It's a same thing. Actually, no, it's not. I'm lying. That one is habanero. And then a customer gave me this one. So a customer gave me that plant yesterday when I was doing a job. Sorry, let me get it set. And that brand is, or that type is a Mammoth jalapeno. So I don't have that brand or this. I don't know why I keep saying brand. I don't have this type of jalapeno. So I was like, heck yeah, I'll take it. Let's get over to my tomato plants. These bad boys or girls, I guess, whoever wants to say, these bad boys or girls are doing very well. This one in general, I always like to show the best one first. This one's doing great. Let me go ahead and show y'all. I'm probably gonna have to trim some of these ones off the bottom just so we could stop the pest. As you can see, look at this leaf. It's getting a little bit beat up down here. And then you can see the ones up at the top are doing a lot better. This brand, I keep saying brand. This one is a cherry tomato. This whole row right here. This one right there, which, let's take a look at that. Doing pretty well. I got some string tied along because we've been having some very strong winds in Texas lately. This one is not doing too well. It got eaten up by bugs and different things. Same as this one. There's supposed to be one right here, and there's not. That row is a beefsteak tomato. So let's go ahead and show y'all this. I already see a flower on one of these. Let me go ahead and get a better angle on the other side. Give me one sec. All right, so look, let's get in here. So we already have a little flower in there. So that's pretty cool. I just noticed that today. And that one is, like I said, that one is a beefsteak variety. That's what I'm supposed to be saying, beefsteak variety. And let's go ahead and cross over without damaging my plants and hitting my head. Looks like they're all getting flowers today. So this one is, let me see. This one is Roma V, I think it's VF. The Roma VF tomato plant. There's a lot of different varieties, but you can see, trying to get that flower in the back. It's a yellow one. These ones aren't doing too bad. They're not doing the best, but they all survived. So that's pretty good. This one took its toll at the beginning, but it's coming back. So that's good. All right, now let me bring y'all to the shorter flower bed that I still need to plant some more stuff in, which, speaking of, we're actually gonna plant some onions on this side. I'll show y'all here in just a bit how we're gonna do it. We're gonna direct sow it. But we also got this other plant from the same customer, which it wasn't in great shape. We're gonna try to bring it back to life. Well, I'll keep y'all updated, I guess. That one is a blue hyacinth. So it's supposed to look like that. And right now it looks like that. It had a bunch of dead purple leaves. I think they all flew away, but they kind of look like this. And anyways, hopefully I could bring this bad boy to life. Bad girl. What else do we have in here? We have broccoli, which is still crazy. It's alive, but it's not growing. I think also I might have been overwatering. Maybe I'm getting too much sun. I don't know if you could see that little leaf right there. That is supposed to be broccoli. Where is this other one right here? That is also supposed to be broccoli. Let me bring you back over here. That is my vermicomposting bin. If you want to go check out that video, I will link it in the description. And that basically has to do with worms and composting. And if you want to learn all that, go check it out, and then you could do some research. We had another piece of broccoli right here, which didn't do too well. And then we also have this tiny piece right there. Like I said, they are not doing the best. I guess I forgot about this one too. Anyways, then we have some spearmint that we just planted the other day. I thought maybe I could use that to kind of cover up some of the ground, maybe keep some areas a little bit cooler during the day. I don't know. I'm just trying things out, you know. It's the only way to figure things out sometimes. And then we got our basil. I'm not sure what type of basil. If you know or you want to know, someone let someone know. Someone let someone know down in the comments down below what type of basil this is. But it's doing pretty well. Right now it's not super hot in Texas. It is April 20th, 420. Happy Easter, everybody, by the way. Um, so it's been in about the 80s usually, so it's not too bad. Right here, I want to say I planted lettuce. It is not doing well at all. Let's look at this. Yeah, it wasn't doing great at the start either. I just kind of left it and it's just not doing the best. And then over here, what do we got? We got our Keystone peppers. They are the Keystone variety. This one's doing the best so far. Not super big either, but like I said, that one's doing the best compared to this. And then we got another one right here. I am honestly, I really do not know what this is. I'm not sure what it is at all. I'm gonna let it grow and just try to figure it out. I don't know if it's a flower, if it's something I randomly planted. I might have forgot. But anyways, over here we do have some flowers actually. We have a lot of different little flowers that we did plant growing up. I went around the whole bed like last week and planted some sunflowers. So hopefully with this rain and all this watering that they grow up a little bit. But yeah, they're pretty small right now. Pretty small. Anyways, like I said, I do need to take this watermelon out of here soon. So we'll go ahead and do that. But right now we're gonna go ahead and plant some onions in that area right there. So let's get to it. If you don't have something to store your seeds in, I recommend getting something like this. This helps them last a little bit longer. I got this at a yard sale for about 50 cents or less. I got 2 of them actually. You can go ahead and sort out all your seeds, write the labels on them, and whatever ones you don't use, you can go ahead and set them in here and store them in a dark, cool place, and you'll be set. But let's go ahead and grow some onions. They're the green scallion kind. So let's go ahead and do that. We're gonna go ahead and honestly, we're gonna put them all, and then we're gonna go ahead and thin them out once they start growing. So I'm going to, since they're pretty small, we're only gonna barely sew them in. But I'm just gonna make a line. You could use a tool if you need to. Just do it however you want. All right. We're just gonna make like a little trench. Get your seeds. Start sowing them. I just like to sprinkle them in. I haven't been doing the best. I haven't been having the best of luck trying to do them out in seed starting trays. Like I said, everything else is from seed starting trays, but it was barely 50-50 shot trying to get all these seeds going. So I'm gonna just do it like this, and we will test our luck on this direct sowing. All right. Now once you got them sowed and planted in, just go ahead and put that dirt right over the top. Kind of sprinkle it over. And my stuff's already wet, or else I'd water it again. But if it's not wet already, go ahead and water it after you're done. Give it a good thorough water, and take out any of this grass that's growing in here. And yeah, you're good to go. Just keep it moist for the next couple weeks, and you'll start seeing some growth. That about wraps it up for our video of our garden tour. So I will see you all next time. Let me know in the comments what you want to see down below. And don't forget, I am a new grower, so I am learning as I go. So I hope you are as well, and I hope you can learn little things from me, and I'll see y'all next time.